classical guitarists Tizoc Romero and Romero, based in Vienna, Austria, that gave birth to the R2T2 guitar duo in the year 2011, are on a 3-week tour from the 9th of September to the 1st of October 2016. Having covered major Indian cities such as Kolkata, Bengaluru, Goa, Pune and Chennai so far, have finally arrived at Indian Habitat Center, Delhi for their concert. Performed in several cities around Europe and North America, having taken part in several international competitions must have always been a great experience. You presented almost Western classical guitar, and even in your tour in Calcutta, apart from your concert, you went at Monsoon Music Festival.
Yeah.
And you scheduled master classes as well.
Yes.
And you offered music workshop.
Yeah.
So how was that experience?
I like it a lot. To just don't come just for a concert and after cha-cha bye-bye. It was nice to share also with young musicians and want to become a musician. And nice to share. I give a lot of time, more than they ask us to do. We did together because it was also the first time we did like masterclass like that, and for us it's a good experience to know how to deal with a lot of level different, because the level was crazy. Some was playing very good and some was beginners. But after, I know in India they have a lot of respect for teacher. For them it's like a very proud of honor to have a teacher, things like this. And this I observed. But at the moment they was like not concentrate because we had to make a concert.
It was for around 20 or 30 minutes. Every day, or what was the duration of the tutelage?
5 hours we have to teach, 4 hours, 5 hours.
Oh, in a continuous stretch, or it was spread across 2-3 days?
It was actually individual courses, like, and then we I mean in the morning and then in the afternoon there was like ensemble course, so all together, and also some workshops talking
about stage presence, the sound production of sounds, technique, all these kind of things you have to upgrade to be a good musician guitarist, of course.
But I think the interesting thing was how much, the individual courses, because we had different students, like
beginners, mid-level,
exactly. And some of them were really like how important it was for them. I think for some of them it's really hard to find teachers, even books for classical guitar and all this, because it's not really in the Indian culture.
Right.
As for us in Europe, if we want to learn sitar, for example, how hard it would be like to learn on our own, like, or find a teacher. And that's why they made us. They were really trying to grasp everything. Overall, the whole experience with the students was
and I also very important. I proposed them for free, and really because I wanted to help them, that I will give like one day in a month, a time that I will look the videos they will send me, and I will give some tips, like 3 or 4 ideas how to direction to work. And so I propose them. If they send me, I will do it. If they don't send me, I will just don't do it. So
so nice of you, so nice.
Yeah. So I decided I will take 4 or 5 hours in a month to look all these videos really seriously and write them. But after, if they don't work on it, I will explain. No, I don't accept that.
Okay.
So we want to thank also Veda Agarwal for this, the whole festival, because she was mostly handling everything, and she's quite young, and really was.
She's from Indian Guitar Federation.
Yes, exactly.
She was. She always. Everything was very planned, good. A car was always there, because we had different type of organization during this tour, and this was one of the best. So we appreciate a lot this.
It helps us a lot, because if organization is a bit strange, and it puts a lot
of you tired so fast.
It takes energy on us.
Exactly. So, as we all understood that it demands a lot of energy, especially traveling, performing in India, interacting with several members of the organizing community, and the very best make of this project is like you very well connected your motto with the people, sensibility, your enthusiasm. So that is totally commendable. And what message would you like to give?
For musicians, I will say don't stay focused on one thing. Always be curious. Curiosity, it's a key to be a good musician, to be open-minded, and not just listen music, because guitarists know just guitar, and this is wrong. You should be open to a lot of different music. There's like so many kind of music. Always be curious, because it will give you ideas. It will give you some different way to see. Yeah, exactly. So for me, it's like not just in music, also in other culture or other art. It's so important. If this is the message, I will say the most important. Yes.
To be able to open up to as much as they can, because then it's going to influence the way they play. So picking up from even other fields, not necessarily even in music. It can be anything like cinema or any type of art. And then bring it into what they're doing. Because for example, we're playing Serbian music. And we met the composer, as we said, Okuzov.
Yes.
And once we played him Piazzolla, one of the master classes.
Okay.
And we played it at the beginning, a few years ago. We played it very much like, like a good classical students. But I think overall, at the beginning, we needed more to like maybe live the whole experience about tango and all these type of things. And it helps, on long term to put this into your game, and then people can hear this. I think.
And afterwards, they will not be guitarists; they will be musicians.
Exactly.
Because guitar is just an element. It's not, if you're getting to make rictus of guitaristic, it's wrong. You have to be a musician, not a guitarist. Exactly. And this is very important. Because every time after a concert someone tell me, oh, you are a good musician, it's getting way more happy.
Feeling.
Exactly.
Yes,
or you are a good guitarist, you move good your finger, okay, thanks.
You like being a musician in your totality.
Yes, of course. Because afterwards, classical guitar is very close area, and the objective of us is to put it like other instruments, like violin, piano, cello, and all that, and all the kind of music instruments more famous.
Before 2011, how well you were acquainted to each other? Means the coming of Tizoc and Raphael.
We met in a festival. He was very young.
Yeah, he was 15, I was 11, so...
Oh.
Yeah, he was playing already better than me at this time.
Okay.
And I was, this young guy will destroy us.
Oh.
But after I had a different partner, a duo partner, I was already make duo at this time. But it didn't match so good, and at the moment I wanted to continue duo, so... I know that he was playing very good, and he was coming in the same city, so I was thinking, why not? And we start and we play, and we
started playing together actually in Montreal. We had the same teacher, because this teacher we had was in Montreal and in Vienna as well. After 2 years, 2012 around, I came to Vienna here as well, and so we went on, but it started in Montreal.
And anything particular about R2T2?
Okay, yes, we can ask you why it's come us to the mind to call us like that. We was with Alvaro Pieri, the teacher of us, and at the moment, he's very exigent person, and at the moment he's saying, guys, you sound like robot, like R2D2.
Okay.
So the little robot
because it's D normally.
Okay.
And
R2D2,
I was thinking, Raphael, 2, duo 2, because we are 2.
Okay.
It's nice.
Okay.
And we like Star Wars, so I was thinking, and the sound of the robot is very special.
Okay.
And we decided, hey, why not? It's original, and people will not forget. I was thinking it's a nice name.
So it became
awesome name.
And we are also very different personality. Really, we can make symbol with the dark side and and things like this. We are really different, and so it's also some
balanced.
Yeah, so balanced. It's a little bit like this Star Wars stuff.
Raphael very well said that you followed Star Trek. I got to know about Tizoc that your grandfather used to tell you stories when you were a kid, while you worked with him. So any particular story which still marks?
Tizoc.
Yeah, actually, I learned from him was more when he was living with us in Paris, because he was retired, and then we'd taken care of him. So towards the end of his life, basically, and we would go. He would like always to take once in the day a walk, basically. So that would take maybe around half an hour or something. So we would walk in the park, which was near where we lived, actually. And he would talk to me about several stories. Tell one specific one. There were many. Maybe I'm trying.
The craziest one, the best one.
The funniest one was I think he was playing cricket at the time when he was younger, much younger. Cricket, the ball is very hard, when they throw the ball.
Yes.
And once the ball hit one of his knee.
Okay.
And so he got injured. And the thing is, he was very afraid about the operation thing because
it was a serious injury.
Yeah. I mean, I think for 3 or 4 days he didn't tell anybody about this pain because he didn't want to get an operation about it. So, and so I said, but how did you manage with the pain? He said, all this and that. And this was this type of, or he would talk to me about when he was a child, and because I think he was a very smart person, and he didn't realize maybe for him it was very natural to get very good marks, and that's how he got a scholarship basically. And the thing that marked me the most was the complex situation he got into, because he was quite poor when he was small, and how he managed to get out of it, And for him it was something quite normal. It wasn't something hard to deal with or this and that. And at least when he talked about it, it was quite impressive to see how this scholarship thing was so easy to get for. I mean, he didn't say it was easy; it was hard, of course. But it sounded easy when he was talking about it. And all those experiences he had, he didn't have a very easy life at the beginning, right? And then how he managed to like travel, and then he got into Paris because of UNESCO.
Okay.
Then he started working there. That's how basically my family was based there. And they still are actually now based in Paris. And all this, I would say, is more kind of listening to his biography, kind of, when he was.
Okay.
Wow. And all this was.
His blessings.
Yeah, giving specific stories would be a bit complicated, but of course there are many. But I think listening to his life experience, that's what I mean. His life experience, because he was like at the time 90, and you can really talk about your whole life experience. It was quite impressive, Very humble beginnings, and then traveling so many countries around the world because of UNESCO was made him travel a lot for his job, his work, and he was very good at speeches, making speeches. And I think he made one of I don't know, Conor Gale, one of the, not the main hall, maybe not, but one of the main. They have several different halls in there, so. Seeing this French being quite poor when he was a child and making these crazy speeches in the Conor Gale, whatever, it's
an achievement.
And I've met him actually once.
You are musicians. Music is your life. So what do you do apart from music when you are free?
That's a good question.
I have a girlfriend.
Great.
It takes time. You have to take time with a girlfriend if you want to keep it. Believe me. And all the time I like to make sport.
Okay.
I like
you play badminton.
Yeah, I like to play badminton. It's put me everything in my mind away, and it's like a therapy more or less. Like really to don't think about all my stress and all this, and give me a little break, And I like to sweat and to feel this, I think it's important for me for my balance. And otherwise I spend time with my friend, and yes, more or less.
Okay.
Same thing, pretty much. Sports, badminton. We have like a semester course for Muni, and as he said, it takes away a lot of the tension. Because when we're playing, it's inner tension. We can't like move around so much. We do a little bit, but not so much.
Mm-hmm.
But on the court, badminton court, for example, you can just, you miss a point, you can scream, take it all out.
Angst, everything.
And we're also trying to learn German because we live in Austria now, and
okay.
I have my courses in German, and he's going to be working.
Actually, I have to work also, but I was thinking your question was more for hobbies or things like this, so I just answered like that. Yeah.
So basically, sports.
I don't say that girlfriend is hobby, but
no, that's a very honest answer. And this Indian tour is going to end today. It is almost ended.
Yeah.
So what next from here?
Next, people, Veda, the organizers of Monsoon Festival, was really happy about us. So I think maybe we will come back. But now we have to go back to work. I have to work Monday.
Okay.
Next Monday I have to work. Sunday I have to meet my new boss.
Okay.
So it's not
so easy.
I don't have so much break, but it's okay. I don't need. And continue to practice. We will make a CD album.
Okay.
I don't know when exactly, but it's a next project, and maybe manage to go to South America.
Okay.
South America.
The French Alliance Française.
With French embassy, because we go and we meet some, and they was quite happy about the project. So maybe we can collaborate with them. So,
any bigger projects on your card, internationally, globally, like music concerts, competitions?
Competition, yes. We will think about making some other competition, but we don't. Also to play with the orchestra.
Okay.
Play with orchestra, like a concerto with orchestra with my grandfather. I will appreciate a lot. Because it's quite old now, and I'm afraid it would be too late at the moment.
Never.
So next year maybe we are thinking about to make a creation.
So your final words about this entire tour?
Well, I think when first we started thinking about it, and when we were starting to put things together to make it happen, we knew we wouldn't make money. It wasn't for the money thing or whatever. It's for the experience, because for Europeans to come to Asia, to come to India is not very common. When we were telling our friends, they were like, "Oh wow, this is special," because
you had been to India earlier.
Yeah, I visited India a few times.
Raphael, you?
No, first time.
Okay.
So for playing with this was the first time, and I think thinking about it before, imagining how people would react to the music, how the culture is also. I had a little bit of a feedback because I've been here before, but it's always a bit different, and all these things mixed together, and overall the whole experience was really wonderful.